Good afternoon students, welcome back to my channel Ach'z SaGaCiTy. So in this video we are going to discuss about the important cue cards which you need to prepare for October 2021. So we have more test dates on October month. If you are appearing your speaking test on this month means definitely you need to prepare with these cue cards. So let's start out with the first cue card. Describe an item on which you spent more than you expected. That means it was not a pocket friendly item. So you should say what it is, how much did you spend on it, why you brought it, and explain why you think you spent more than expected. Second cue card, describe a skill that was difficult for you to learn. So they will ask about the skill related cue card. Either like this, describe a skill that was difficult for you to learn, or else describe a skill that you can teach other people. So it's better to learn about a particular skill. That may be life skill or any type of cooking skill, driving skill, swimming skill, any skill you can talk about. Next cue card, describe a time when you felt proud of a family member. You felt really proud about your family member, your niece, cousins, for any type of achievement or any type of proud moment you can say. So try to include all the sub questions to you. Next one, describe a time you got up early. That may be related to your exam preparation or any meeting in your company. If any of your family member is sick means you want to get up early in the morning. Any type of situation you can talk about. Describe an art or craft activity that you had at school. Any type of art, painting, drawing, or any type of craft activities, textiles, embroidery, lace making, paper craft, anything you can talk about. So you need to include all the sub questions to you. Next one, describe a person who solved a problem in a smart way. That may be the problem related to the professional life or related to the personal life. He just solved that problem in a smart way. So you need to explain about that particular problem and how he handled that particular problem or situation. So you need to explain more about that. Moving on to the next cue card. Describe a plan in your life that is not related to work or study. That may be related to your marriage or related to the selection of partner or related to any type of trip, excursion or any type of vacation plan or a plan to build a house means that also you can talk about. So any type of plan that is not related to work or related to study. Next one, talk about an article which you have read about health related to health. That may be related to the COVID vaccination or related to the coronavirus or any type of diabetic or hypertension, any type of disease condition or home remedy. Okay, anything related to the health or diet you can talk about. So try to include all the sub questions to you. Next one, describe a time you brought something from a street or outdoor market. Previously also we had one cue card like talk about a street market in your area. So normally from street market you will get the items like the jewelry, spices, clothes, handicraft items or any type of accessories. So you need to talk more about that, why you brought that particular item from that particular street. Describe a time when you waiting for something special that would happen. That may be related to study, work or personal life, related to the career or selection in any particular company or waiting for your visa or ticket arrival. Okay, anything you can talk about, or baby born also you can include. Okay, waiting for something special in your life. Next one, describe a difficult decision that you once made. Difficult decision that may be related to your career or related to the joining in any particular company, selection of job and all, or migrating to any particular place, separation from family, friends and all. Okay, next one, describe a habit your friend has and you want to develop. That may be related to any routine activity, or he may have the habit of getting up early in the morning or doing regular exercise or practicing yoga. Okay, so or the monthly or daily checkup. So any type of good habits you can talk about. Next cue card, describe a bicycle, motorcycle or car trip you would like to go on. So it's in future tense. So they can ask about the trip which you already went also, a long car journey or long bicycle journey which you went. So according to the way of asking, you should take care about the tense too, how they are giving the cue card. So according to that, you need to use the tense. So they can ask about the past experience, also about your future plan. Next one, describe a good service you received. Good service in the sense from any online platforms or directly from any restaurant, any hotel, any type of company, any type of mall, any shopping complex or any type of hospital sector. So any type of good service you can talk about. Next one, describe a town or city where you would like to live in the future. So they can ask about your dream country too. So it's better to study about any particular place in detail. Okay, so you need to talk about a town or city you would like to live in the future. So what all are the amenities having? Why you selected that particular country or a town? Maybe related to the climatic condition, or maybe your friends and family there, or because of the amenities for your better prosperity in your life and all. So you can talk about. Next one, describe a foreign celebrity you know and you think is interesting, or else they can ask about any famous person that you interested in or you admire. So it's better to study about any foreign celebrity, then you can apply for both this cue card, whether they ask about the famous person and also about the foreign celebrity. So try to learn about a person in detail. Describe an activity that you do after school or work. Any type of activity you can talk about, any relaxation activity, or that may be yoga, meditation, or gardening like that, or you have the habit of doing anything special, that means craft related activity and all, means you can talk about that. Next one, describe a time when you tried to do something but weren't very successful. That may be any cooking experiment, or you tried to repair some electronic gadgets, or any type of activity you tried to do but it just end up in a vain or great flaw, means you can talk about that. So the next cue card, describe a piece of equipment that is important in your home, or else they can ask about, talk about a thing your family is keeping for a long time. Any important equipment you can talk about, any household utensils, kitchen articles, or any type of albums and all you are keeping for a long time, any jewel materials you are keeping from generation to generation, means you can talk about that. Any special equipments you can talk about, your family is keeping for a long time. Next one, describe someone older than you whom you admire. So you need to talk about a person older than you. The same one, another cue card is there, describe an old person you know and respect. So it's better to study about any old person, that means your grandpa, grandmother, or retired teachers and all, means it's better to study about them. So you can apply to both these cue cards. So always try to group your cue cards and prepare your jumbo answers. Okay, next one, describe a natural talent you want to improve, like sports, music. So any type of art activity you can talk about, any type of natural talent you have and you want to improve that in the future. So whether you need to take any assistance from others or yourself you can do, means you can just talk about that. Any type of natural talent you can talk about. Next one, describe a live sports match you have watched, or else they can ask about the sports activity or any type of water related sports also. So it's better to learn about any type of boat race or anything related to water, in the sense you can apply for both these cue cards. Next one, describe a piece of local news that people are interested in, or else they will ask like, talk about an international news that you heard. So it's better to learn something related to this COVID vaccination or coronavirus outbreak. So you can apply to this local news and also for the international news. So it's better to group your word answers. Okay, next one, describe a time you saw something interesting on social media that is completely based on your importance or your field of interest. So if you are interested related to vehicle, means that maybe any travel vlog or any type of introduction to any new vehicles, or if you are interested in craft activity, means the video related to that, or if you are interested in cooking videos, means that may be related to any recipes. Okay, next one, describe a quiet place you like to spend your time in, or else they can ask about a part or part of a city or a town you enjoy spending time in. So togetherly it's better to study about any beachside or any type of park nearby, or if you are interested to reading, means you can just talk about any public library. Okay, so according to your interest, here also according to your area of interest you can arrange your answers. Next one, describe a time when you shared something with others. That may be any type of item or any type of emotions you can include. So one another cue card, so we can just prepare together. Describe a time when you told your friend an important truth, you reveal something important to your friend. So here also you can just prepare one jumbo cue card, that which you share something important or important truth to your friend, which can be applicable for both. Next one, related to the favorites, they can ask about your favorite movie, favorite animal, favorite place. That quiet place also you can apply here. About celebrity, we already explained about the foreign celebrity or famous person, that same cue card you can apply here. About your author or about your famous or favorite singer, or else whether they can ask about. So the next one, describe a time you made a promise to someone. That may be to your niece, cousins, friends, colleagues, or your parents or children. Any type of promise you can talk about. You will come early, or you will give something, or you will take them to outing, or you will be reaching time. Any type of promise you can just give to them. Next one, describe a person who wears unusual clothes. So you find it as weird or abnormal, that may be not according to the climate or according to the situation he wears that particular thing. Same color code always, or wearing jacket in all the climate. Okay, like the Bobby Chemenu, same color code he is using all the time. So like that situation or like that person you can talk about. So the next one, describe a time you had to wait in a long line. Nowadays, it's very common to wait in a long line due to this COVID pandemic. We need to maintain the social distancing and all. So it is very common during this purchase, normal purchase, going to any type of shopping malls, any bank, any type of places, booking for a ticket. So the next one, describe a decision made by others or someone that you disagreed with. That is not acceptable to you. That may be related to you or related to your family or any professional related things also you can talk about. Next one, describe a time when you were really close to a wild animal. Maybe you were going through any forest area or any jungle while you visiting any zoo, or during the normal travel to any hill station or something like that, means we can just come close to a wild animal, so you can talk about that situation. Next one, describe a person who helps others in his or her spare time. That means whenever he is getting any time, he like to help others, maybe any member of any charity organization or any type of NGOs, or he like to serve food to others who are living in street and all. Like that means you can just talk about that particular person. Then the next one, talk about a time when you gave advice to someone. So you need to talk about a time in which you gave an advice to someone, that may be related to a person's career or profession or related to life situation. So that's all about the important cue cards. So it's better to study about a person in detail, a place in detail, a thing in detail, or any activity in detail. So these four things you need to prepare. Then you can apply for all the types of cue cards. So you need to make some changes according to the way of asking. That's enough. So all the very best for your speaking test date and do well. And a reading challenge is going on in our Facebook page. So if you are interested to practice the reading in a daily basis, means you can just go through that. So stay tuned and I will be back soon. Thank you.